or be as drunk as I was last episode.
At least we're going to try and not be that drunk. So,
I suppose, yeah.
So, all right. So,
professionally unprofessional.
Professional unprofessional. You got it. Welcome to Intoxicast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Brian.
And we're here to talk about some drinking. We're going to start our day off with the Trinity Primer as usual. Please join us to start your night off.
3 shots of your preferred liquor.
And that is a very successful Trinity Primer.
Indeed.
Enjoy your night. Now, let's get back to Intoxicast. This episode is brought to you by A Lot More Alcohol. We're drinking it.
Way more alcohol.
Enjoy. Sponsor us. So,
if you want your alcohol right here, just let us know.
We're going to do our thing where we draw and, while drunk, and what we did last episode. So, we're going to show you and review and essentially riff on our last drawings. And
we've already drawn while drunk.
I think mine's better, so I'm going to let you go first.
All right. So. Well, last week's topic was sexy, crazy cat lady. And please, God, bear with us.
This is ridiculous.
We're going to let's throw this up on the screen here. And what you can see here is I've got a blue-eyed buxom beauty with a bouquet. That's alliteration. We talked about that. And a bouquet of kitten heads. Crazy cat lady. You can see.
Wait, did she kill the kittens?
Well, maybe.
Dude!
Yeah, well.
You're a monster!
Crazy.
What's wrong with you?
She's the monster. She's the monster.
But you're the artist, man. What the hell?
Well,
holy crap.
Inside.
I'm gonna cry, man. This is not cool.
I'm also a monster.
Oh my gosh.
But right, well, I forgot about the sexy part, so I added boobs over here on the right. And
covered boobs.
They were very poorly drawn boobs. They're covered boobs. They're very poorly drawn boobs. So apparently, I don't remember doing this. I decided to turn them into a cat with 2 eye patches instead of boobs. So,
arr, matey.
Arr, I'm breasts. Arr.
The breast cats. Okay. Well, we're throwing that up on the screen here for you. Hopefully, you all will not just. Oh God, that's horrible, man.
If you want to own that, what's wrong with you?
All right. So now, let me show you mine. I didn't have time to color mine because I have horrible figure drawing. We'll throw this up here, and so my hair is something to be horrible, and I tried to do sexy kind of lady with a cat. She's kind of like hiding her stuff.
Very clearly wearing a robe and some negligee kind of stuff. That's sexy. Yeah.
Sexy, crazy cat lady. I didn't go enough crazy though. I feel like there should be more crazy in it.
She should be holding a bloody knife.
Bloody knife. Well, okay. Oh, so we're going like horror movie crazy.
Well, that's the way I went. Apparently,
you apparently went that way, and that is just you're a horrible. That's horrible.
I mean, you could draw like 50,000 more cats too, and that would imply crazy.
Well, true. Okay, yeah, I should have just added more, and I could have colored it. Make it like our awesome cat, be like a calico cat or something. But yeah, so sexy, crazy cat lady. That is a. These are. Honestly, these are our worst drawings ever. Probably, yeah. These are horrible.
This is what happens when you're we were blind drunk and we do. Well, I mean, you saw us. You watched it happen.
You watched it happen. Like we so we took some extra shots on that one before the show, just to get kind of loose. Get a little bit loose, right?
We got really loose.
Yeah, we got really loose. Yeah, so that's just horrible and. Oh my gosh!
And it can be yours for 4 low payments of $19.95.
All right. Well, we might try and sell them later. I don't know. Whatever. People, there's someone that is someone's niche. Like they want that
poorly drawn.
There's someone out there. Drawings. Someone wants that poorly drawn, sexy cat lady, and you, my friend, I see you. You want to buy it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that's
we know who you are,
and that's very disturbing. We're disturbed.
Oh, yeah.
We are disturbed and disturbed because of you too. So
no relation to the band.
No. Oh, they are a band. Whatever, not them. Whatever. Who cares?
A lot of bands are disturbed.
So, the topic of the day is going to be conventions. I just recently went to Dragon Con. This is a great sci-fi convention.
It's awesome! I didn't go!
And it sucks! Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was Dragon Con?
Dude, Dragon Con was the bomb. It was awesome. Dragon Con is just the most pureness of awesome. All right?
Pureness of awesome.
Comic-Con's fine, whatever. Dragon Con is awesome. Dragon Con is the bomb diggity. All right, so
I've heard that Dragon Con is a drinking convention.
A little bit. It's very, very drinking. So we're gonna review anime versus gaming versus comic conventions. Dragon Con, it's awesome, but it's an everything convention. So the review of it is just, I'm biased. It's awesome. Been going for 9 years. It's awesome.
That's the thing about comic conventions, though, because they encompass everything. You're more likely to find something that's your niche, something that you're super interested in. You're likely to find an artist that you love in the artist alley, or going into a panel full of people who you idolize. You're more likely to find someone or something at a comic convention that speaks directly to your soul.
Now, to a credit to all the conventions we're about to talk about,
like porn. Sorry.
Well, they're at conventions. I mean, you got your rated R panels,
late night convention,
but your late night convention panels. But essentially, the thing is, like, I mean, one thing I have to say about all the conventions, anime, not gaming. Gaming is pure gaming, but anime and comic conventions and the everything conventions, voice actors. All right,
voice actors.
You're like, okay, what, a voice actor? I don't know them. You don't know their face. You know, okay, they did this character on this cartoon show, this character in this anime. Okay, yeah, you don't know their face. You don't know them, but when they're there and you go to their panel, it's awesome. All right, so essentially, they are the best people to go to because their whole thing is talking into that microphone and telling you some crazy wild stories. All right, the voice actors are the bomb. The regular actors, man, like sometimes the regular actors just. Well, I mean, okay, to the shy ones, sorry, you're just shy. You need to be out there. But to the other voice actors, it's like, man, you're kind of lame, you know? Like
just regular actors.
Just regular actors.
Not voice actors,
yeah, not voice actors.
Voice actors are used to sitting down and being expressive into a microphone. I think so. It's more.
Yeah, their whole shtick is you have no clue what they look like, but you know what their voice is. You're like, hey, hello, we're talking to you right there, and
sexy lady.
Oh my gosh! Like, okay, so shout out to awesome voice actor Richard Horvitz. Who does Invader Zim.
Invader Zim!
Yeah. Doom! You know, all this stuff. So, he's awesome. Love him. You know, it's not paid for any of this stuff. Like, he's just awesome. I like him.
Who's the guy that does Bender? Is it John DiMaggio? Or Joe DiMaggio's the baseball player?
Bender. Blender. Oh, my gosh. So, yes.
Blender.
Bender needs to sponsor Blended Entertainment. That would be awesome.
That would be
great. All right. Bender, John DiMaggio.
Yeah, fantastic voice actor. It's done Adventure Time and Futurama, probably the most popular things that he's done. But he's done all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and he's good. Yeah, he's one of the faves. Just the voice actors are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
So, all right, so let's go to the anime versus gaming versus comic. All right, so actually, okay, so we did include gaming in this, but gaming conventions, like I guess Gen Con is 95% gaming, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gen Con and then Dice Tower Con. They're both gaming conventions. We're just talking about them briefly. They're gaming conventions. You go there, you play games, you have fun. It's a totally different style of convention because you're there to chill and have fun. you don't really move around a lot, and they can be big, but they're not gargantuan. So, gaming conventions, they're in my opinion, they're chill cons, super chill.
Yeah.
Now,
there's two different kinds of gaming conventions, really. Like, you can split it up into tabletop gaming, your board games and your D&D type stuff, your tabletop RPGs, and then your video gaming conventions, which really, they're awesome, but they're made to sell you stuff.
Yeah, they're advertising conventions. Like E3. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's, like, it's an advertising convention. I mean, it's... Oh, well, the tickets are what? Stupid expensive.
Insane.
And you almost have to be a vendor just to even get in.
Granted, it's more of a traditional convention where you go to learn about something ahead of time, but and anime conventions and other fandom conventions have really kind of split off into this big cultural get together, more like a festival than a convention. But gaming conventions tend to stick more towards, especially video gaming conventions, tend to stick more towards the advertise your stuff conventions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of advertising at the gaming convention, the digital gaming conventions. I mean, it's at the board game. Okay, analog versus digital. If you understand those terms, good for you. But analog, your board games, your D&D, all that stuff, and then digital is,
Halo, anything
with a controller on Xbox, PS3, Wii. So, all that stuff. So, okay, so gaming conventions, out the way. They're cool. We like them. They're good. Chill con. All right, now to anime versus comic versus is everything con?
Just anything convention.
Okay, so anime cons. Okay, so we're just going to start with them because anime conventions are
awkward sometimes.
Awkward sometimes, yeah. Some people do some great cosplay. If you're into anime and you like your character and you like the character from this or that anime, there are going to be some good people there. But then there's also, unfortunately, they're younger cons.
They are younger cons.
They're much younger.
They're really, anime conventions, it probably differs from country to country. Japan probably... They're not quite as cringeworthy as they are here.
Yeah.
But in places like the United States where anime hasn't become a non-niche reality, it's getting there. It's getting to be popular culture, but it's not quite popular culture yet. So these people who are really into it want to converge as one, and they're really eager, and they're over-eager sometimes. And
oh gosh,
and it can be awkward. Yeah. It can be awkward, fun but awkward. And I'll be honest. I proposed to my wife at an anime convention at Otakon in Baltimore. They've moved to Washington D.C. Love that convention though. It's a great convention, but you can see some really awkward people. You get these amazing cosplays. They spent years perfecting their look and then you get the
$30 you buy it off eBay or at some party store, and it's like flimsy material, and it's the most awful cosplay in existence. Yeah,
meta-referential cosplays where they're like Sailor Moon, only you're the ugliest man in existence, Sailor Moon.
So the joke cosplays. No, kudos to the joke cosplays. It's the ones that it's like, oh, I'm sorry, just throw an extra $20 at your costume. Seriously.
Well, yeah.
Just spend a little bit extra money. It's just just don't. Okay, here we go. With,
awesome things about anime conventions.
Awesome things about anime conventions is a lot of the people who cosplay are badass. Seriously badass. A
lot of the people that cosplay are just plain naked.
Yeah, and it's really it's dangerous because some of them that's some hot cosplays, guys and girls alike.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. We've recently gotten to some fairy tale, right?
Fairy tale, yeah.
Yeah. So one of the hottest cosplays we saw was a gray. It's a guy. He's an anime character who just strips randomly, just randomly strips. It's he was a badass cosplay.
And if you do your cosplay right, you get into character. You get way into character. And that's the best way to do it. Like, even if you have a bad cosplay, like we were talking about, if you're in character, that's a good cosplay.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is a good segue into Comic-Con, or any Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
Okay,
Comic convention.
Okay, so...
Conventional conventions.
Conventions in general, you just, like, okay, there's a lot of Comic-Cons, but when I say Comic-Con, usually you think of San Diego Comic-Con, the big one.
The original.
The one that's like 100,000 plus people, stupid hard to get into panels, really big. They just need to jack their prices up so they can cut down on people. But for general Comic-Cons where it's based on, your Marvel, DC, Dark Horse, Image comics, you see good cosplays, but they're I guess more humanized.
Yeah, sometimes they're way dehumanized.
Okay, but when bad cosplays come into play, the thing is,
when cosplays go
recently wrong. This year, everyone probably knows about the Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
Right. So here's the thing: throw on a Deadpool mask. You got, no matter what you're wearing, it's a Deadpool cosplay. You can do whatever. You can be in a Hawaiian shirt. You can be in full Deadpool garb, whatever. And even if it's horrible, you still get the message across.
Yeah.
And
Deadpool is kind of ubiquitous. It's doesn't matter if you're an anime or a video game or a Comic-Con. If you're wearing Deadpool, if you are playing Deadpool, then that's a costume everybody's going to recognize. And it doesn't matter what you wear with Deadpool or what you look like wearing Deadpool.
It's almost a shtick just to be in a Deadpool mask and wear something horrible. Like, it really is a bad costume. Be in a bad costume, put a Deadpool mask on it, awesome costume. That's what it is. That's right. I mean,
it's the lazy man's awesome costume.
Perfect. Yeah. Good way to put it. So
you really have to go to a convention to experience it, and we're not talking bad about any conventions. Every convention is good. Go to it, experience it firsthand. We can talk about it all night long, but it's going to be amazing to go there. You just have to experience it. And our opinion generally is experience it drunk.
Yeah, experience it drunk. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, go to conventions that stay in the host hotel and just party.
It really is worth the extra money to stay in the hotel that is attached to, or a hotel that is across the street from, where you can walk there, because you're gonna have so much more culture. It's like the difference between, having an apartment and going to college or staying in the dorms. It's just a whole different experience.
Yeah, like that. Wow, that's actually a very good description. Like, staying at the host hotels is like being in the dorms at college. You're there. You're in it. You're in everything. Whereas, if you're in an apartment, whatever. You're just you're out there. No one cares about you. You're just an old man like me.
Yeah, totally tangential. Live in the dorms for at least a year if you're going to go to college. Apartments are great and roommates can be really, really crappy. But 1 year's enough. If you love it, stay there. If you don't love it, leave. But 1 year is enough. It's a good experience.
Probably should plug in there. Hey, go to college.
Oh yeah, go to college.
Go to college.
Go to college, kids. Don't go to ITT because it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Oh,
it's a little bit.
As an ITT graduate, I accept that message and I say, ITT can go to a very dark place below the people of everything.
South
IT Tech,
America.
IT Tech, yeah, IT Tech can go to hell. So
that's not an official. Nothing said in this reflects the beliefs of Blended Entertainment, something or another.
Or Intoxicast, who cares? Yeah, whatever. No. We're drunk. Nothing we say is legally acceptable in court. So it's probably not true. It's recorded on film. Who cares?
We're drunk. Right. Anything we say is
Intoxic Comic! Woo! All right. Let's draw some stuff and let's draw it drunk.
Let's see what we got today.
All right.
We got
roll the dice, my good friend.
If you remember, I had a dice cup. I have no more dice cup. I was so drunk I ruined it.
D20 plus.
16 again!
What is wrong
Again!
with dice? Okay, you need new dice. So 16 plus
19.
16 plus 19. Wow, that's
We might be so high up
serious,
we can't do
it's like
math.
what, 35 or something?
Yeah.
35. Captain Obvious is 35.
Captain
Obvious.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Of course it's Captain Obvious. That's obviously Captain Obvious. Obviously. All right, next one.
All right. We got a 5. 5. And a 12. 17.
5 and 12, 17. Let's go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or
Math.
oh yeah, the one we were talking about. Or no, it's not. Never mind. I'm sorry. Hipster Captain Obvious.
Hipster Captain Obvious.
Hipster Captain Obvious. You will see that next show, and we are going to draw some Hipster Captain Obvious.
We're going to have to go underground for this one.
Indeed. So, subscribe. Put your
Like
requests
and
in the comments below.
Wait, this way. This way.
It's somewhere around there. It's YouTube. You know where it is. If you know YouTube, you know where it is. But yeah, subscribe and put your comments of what you want us to draw down there.
Yeah.
Do it.
We'll add it to the list and put comments on what you want topics and stuff to be too. We'll talk about anything.
Thank you and good night. Subscribe. Okay. Wow. What is wrong with us?
I don't know.
We're horrible people. Yeah,
Oh, God.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, man.
Edit out the race.